Hi everybody, today I'm going to do a review, my first review of a guitar, and this is a very special guitar. I'm sure you'll notice when I open it. This is something I've been wanting to buy for quite some time, and it's from a company called Enya. Okay, and I picked this up during the sale that they had. Their dealers here are ProCraft in India, and they sell Enya, Kepma, and quite a few other guitars. So this is the Enya X4 Pro. Now I'm going to open this up and show you what all comes with this. This is basically going to be an unboxing video. We'll check out the specs of this, and we'll also do a quick play session with this guitar to see how it works out. Okay, so here's the guitar out of the box, and as you can see, you get a nice hard case with this box. Comes with the good add-on clips, and you got the branding of Enya over here, and you do get some accessories also with this. I'm surprised. A guitar brand giving accessories, wow, that's amazing. So let's have a look. It comes with a nice white color bag, and I'm just going to take them out here and show them to you. So I've never seen a brand giving a cable. Now tell me in the comments if there's any other brand that gives you a cable. I know there are few, yes, but which the mainstream brands, I don't think so, but if you do know which one, put it in the comments. So you get a nice high quality cable. The next thing you get is a nice lovely box. Okay, let's open this up. Wow, a leather strap, not something I've ever seen before. Mainstream brands, again, well, you'll have to buy this stuff. And it doesn't end there. You also get straps. Now what are these for? This box can also be hooked up, and you can carry it like a backpack. So these straps will actually fit onto these, and there's also a hook at the back as well as on this side, which will allow you to fit these straps onto it. So in terms of transporting it, you can either carry it with this hook, or you can carry it on your back. So this is the good thing about this. Okay, so now let's actually get into seeing what's there in the box. So let's open this up. Man, I can't wait. And now for the reveal. Now if you see here, you get a nice velvety interior over here for this. Here's the guitar in all its glory, and there's also a box over there, and within this, a container. You can actually put stuff, and there are a few more things inside there. Let's have a look in a few seconds. Okay, so let's see what we have inside here. The guitar in all its glory. You get a lovely box. Wow. I mean, this definitely screams expensive. So nice velvet feel inside over here. You see the guitar over here. This is still packed up in its with the string cover on it. And let's take this out. Here's the guitar. So we get a few closer shots of the guitar after this, but let's see what's there in the box also. Let's put this down here. And as I said, there's a container in here. Let's see what you get inside this. You get a brochure. You get some more details about what do you want to learn in terms of songs. There's an app that you can download over here. Again, one more brochure. Oh, this is a user guide of how to use the guitar itself. Some details about using the tuner and stuff on it. Oh, I love this. A Type-C cable. I'll show you why. An Allen key for doing the adjustment of the truss rod. I think yes. And oh yes, nice, I can lock the box. So this is what you get inside the box. Okay, so now let's get down to seeing what else is there and talk about the guitar a bit. Okay, so here we have it. The guitar finally opened up. I've been waiting for this. So let's talk a bit about the specs and What makes this guitar so special? Let me first take off this as well. Make sure you always take this off when you get your guitar. Let's keep this down here. Okay, so this is the Enya X4 Pro. Okay, there's also another model called the X4 Mini, but let's talk a bit more about this. So this body, is a full carbon fiber construction. Okay, now the beauty of this is it's completely resistant to humidity change, the effects of humidity on the body of guitars. Now with wooden guitars, you do have that. You need to keep adjusting the action, but with carbon fiber, you don't have that problem. Now this is a full-size guitar. Okay, again, the top is carbon fiber. The sides and back are a carbon fiber composite. Okay, and again, in terms of the pegs, tuning pegs, you've got the gold die-cast tuning pegs over here. Now, a bit about the guitar. Now, when we talk about carbon fiber, you may think it's going to be heavy. It's going to be something that you cannot lug around with you. The guitar is only about 1.9 kilos, 2 kilos. Okay, the hard case is around 3 kilos. So in general, about 4.5 to 4.6 kilos is what you're looking at in terms of lugging around in case you take the hard case as well as the guitar with you. Now, as I said, those are the accessories that come in with the guitar. And the other side of this, the story is that this guitar is also an electroacoustic guitar with a catch. Okay, now there's this thing called the transacoustic. Now what that means is this guitar can give you effects even if you're not plugged in, and we're going to talk a bit about that. So controlling all that is Enya's custom system, which is the AcousticPlus system. You can see that over here. We'll talk a bit about that in depth when I start playing it. Okay, now what this does is that without you plugging in the guitar, you can plug in the guitar from here. Okay, but without you plugging in the guitar, you will get effects like reverb, chorus, and delay. Okay, so you don't need an external amplifier, you don't need a pedal to control that. If you are in a room and you just have your guitar, you don't want to carry a pedal around with you and just want to have some basic acoustic effects, this brings in a lot of convenience. Okay, this also has a built-in tuner. Now some of you may be looking at some reviews and say, okay, I don't see the tuner on this. This is the V2 version, let me tell you. So there was a version earlier that came without the tuner. The newer versions are actually coming with the tuner, and this is also similar to what you find on the X4 Mini as well. Okay, now it is resistant to dents, scratches and cracks, but don't forcefully try and do stuff. Okay, it will take up the necessary basics in terms of, yeah, maybe if you're wearing a watch, or maybe if you have a strap which has got a sharp edge or something, but don't forcefully do things onto the body. It will resist some of these. Okay, now in terms of the tone, okay, we will play it. Now, being a carbon fiber guitar, a few questions came up saying, is it going to be as warm as a guitar made out of wood? The answer is yes. Okay, it sounds warm, it's bright. Okay, and it is slightly different compared to the acoustic guitars made out of wood, but you're not going to see that much of a difference. Okay, now because of all this, this is perfect as an instrument that you can carry when you go for your gigs, and you want to mic it directly over here in the hole, or if you want to actually plug it in. Okay, the effects work either way. So either you get the effects coming in through the hole, or you can have it plugged in over here and you can get the effects coming here. So that way you can get the natural sounds coming in from both. Okay, now one more thing I should also add over here, the use of the bridge and the nut are actually not bone, they're made by tusk. Okay, so there is a bit more about tusk that we can talk about. I'll put some information into the comments for you, but it gives a much more brighter, warmer sound, and is less resistant to breakage. So that way you will be able to see more longevity in terms of the bridge and the nut when we talk about this, in terms of maintaining it for a long period of time. Okay, now we will go a bit more into what these effects are, but let me tell you something. The thing what we talk about over here is the transacoustic effect. So many of you might be wondering, I've heard of acoustic, which is just the regular, hold the guitar, play it, that's it. You mic the guitar, you get the effect onto your amp or speakers. Then you have the electroacoustic guitars, which is basically has a pickup, you plug it in, you get the effect. If you don't plug it in, it works like an acoustic guitar. What's transacoustic? Now, transacoustic, like I said, you got all these effects over here, which are reverb, delay. You got these effects. Now, like I said, you can either plug it in, or there is a speaker which is built into this, a very small transducer speaker. Now, this will allow to use the resonance of the guitar itself to be able to pick it up through the mic and give you the same natural sound that comes out with the effects that you apply onto it directly from the guitar hole itself. So be it reverb or be it echo or be it delay, these effects that are being applied onto it, chorus. So it's going to be reverb, chorus and delay. You will be able to get these effects through the speaker, through the guitar hole itself. And that way, like I said, you will not require to carry an amp with you in case it's a small gig that you're going for and you just want to either mic it up or get the effects directly from here without the use of a pedal. Okay, so now considering all this, what we'll do is we'll take a few close-up shots of the guitar, okay, and then I will play some music and show you how it actually sounds without the effect and with the effect. Okay. All right, so now we're back. So here's the guitar in its full glory and beauty. Wow, just can't keep staring at this. Okay, so let's do a quick playthrough and see how things are. Now this is without any of the pickups or amps, pickups or mic turned on. I'm directly connected from my mic into my sound card. Let's do this. I forgot to mention, this comes with Alexa strings. Okay, so industry standard stuff here, and sounds beautiful. Now, don't get mesmerized. We've still not turned on the pickup and effects, so let's do that. Now, I will give you a close-up shot of how this happens. You just need to press down on the volume control, and that turns it on. With the green light coming on, we'll do a bit of a close-up with this. Now, I have set my reverb on a room. We've got the chorus on, okay, and I've got my mic, my volume on 12 o'clock. So let's try this out. So you can see it started giving some effects. Let's pump it up a bit more. Okay, so I'm putting my reverb at 12. I am going to increase the chorus a bit. Now you'll start hearing the beauty of this. You can hear the slow, sustained reverberation of the guitar, which the transducer is actually putting out through the whole of the guitar here. Let's pump it up a bit more in terms of volume. And I'm going to put the reverb onto Hall. So we've got a Hall effect here. Let's add in a bit of delay as well. Now you can hear it ringing. Slow the delay a bit, and let's really hear it, creating that beautiful reverb and that delay. I don't need an amp anymore when I go for a gig. You go for an open mic, you just need this guitar. Yes, the max you want to do is actually plug it in, obviously for the entire crowd to hear you through the sound system that's available at the venue, but I don't think you even need an effects pedal for this guitar. It does everything. It does, like I said, you've got the reverb, you've got the delay echo, and you've also got a mic knob here. So in case you want to increase you do percussions on your guitar, you can actually have the mic sensitivity also raised up and lowered. And you have a volume button. Yep. You also have a tuner built into it. So okay, so now I'm not using the mic. The mic's turned off. I've plugged in directly into my sound card, and I've got my reverb set to 12 o'clock. I've got my volume set to 12 o'clock. The chorus is now turned off. Let's hear what it sounds like. Okay, let's put the volume up a bit more. Okay, now let's put the effects back in. We're going to go 12 o'clock on the chorus. Going to introduce a bit of delay over here right now, and let's pump up the reverb onto hall. You can see the hall effect slowly kicking in terms of the reverb over there. Now let's put the delay onto its max so that you get a feel of what it's like with the full delay. Wow, it's pretty good. So you can adjust stuff the way you want it. So based on how the acoustics are, even at the venue where you're playing, or even depending on the type of song that you're playing. If you're playing a lead, if you're playing a strumming, you can adjust everything accordingly. Like I said, if you want to actually have the effects coming in directly through the sound hole here with the mic next to it, or if you want to have it plugged in, gives you a wide variety of options when you're doing this. You can even play this completely without any effects and still route it through a effects box. So you don't even need to worry about actually carrying an effects pedal, or in case you want to do, that's completely up to how you'd like to have your setup. Okay, so cool. All right, folks, so that's it for the review of the Enya X4 Pro. I do hope you like this. This is my first review. Like I said, I've got a lot of feedback about what gear I use, what's my setup at the background, what all amps and things I have. So definitely a lot more reviews to come. But yeah, this is the review of the Enya X4 Pro. This is the guitar that I picked up myself, and I'm going to use this for a lot of gigs, for a lot of recordings that are going to come up. Like I said, this gives you the complete balance of everything you want to do in terms of just having a guitar, taking it to a gig, or just directly plugging it into your sound card and just being able to record, setting up everything on the guitar itself without having to worry about what effects and things like that, and you having more control over it even during a gig or even during a recording session. You can just manipulate everything over here, get the right set of effects that you need, and you should be done with it. So with that, I'd like to conclude this video. If you do have any questions or any comments about this, do put it in the comments below. For all of you who want to know where I picked this up from, I got it from ProCraft India. So do check out their website. They are having some offers running for Diwali. So do check it out. In case you have any questions or comments, feel free to add it into the section below. Or if you want more information about the product itself, you can reach out to ProCraft as well. The support is excellent, and they will offer you a lot of information in terms of the product and helping you to decide what you want to pick up. So with this, thank you so much. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.